Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and today is Sunday, October 15th, 2023. And this is our weekly energy update. And if you are living on the earth, unless you are living under a rock, you know that things are very chaotic. And for anybody that I speak to, and I imagine that everybody that I speak to is awake, but maybe they're not. But it doesn't matter, because everyone in some way, shape, or form is feeling this sense of overwhelm. We are in a spiritual war between good and evil, and you're seeing the boots on the ground happening in real time. And so today, our message that is going to come through, the overlying message that has been something that I have been sharing with you for 3 years now, since the beginning of 2020, or should I say mid-March of 2020, is finding a way to find peace within yourself. Finding a way to really work on and be honest with all that is going on inside of yourself, all of the feelings that are rising up, and allowing yourself to feel each and every feeling, whether it's a good one, whether it's a bad one, whether it's a heavy one, whether it's a feeling of doom, whether it's fearful, whether it's hope, whether it's faith, feeling faithful. We're humans. We're meant to feel every feeling. And I want you to begin, starting today, to find a way to find peace within. Today's message is more about inward versus outside of yourself. Stop looking outside of yourself and go inward. Are you doing the work that you need to do to heal yourself? And this is tough love, guys, because many people have not come for sessions that need to. And then they come running in catastrophe. Why are you not being proactive with your healing? And you don't have to come to me, but you have to do your healing. Are you doing your healing work? Because I'm telling you, there are so many that are not. And how can you look outside of yourself and be wondering why this is all happening when you're not even finding the peace within yourself, and you're not even doing the work on yourself, and you're not even going within and dealing with the anger or the fear or the anxiety or whatever feelings are rising up inside of yourself? If you're not doing the work inside of yourself, you're not going to see it outside of yourself in a nice, peaceful way. How can you possibly think that? So today I'm going to pull 3 cards, and honestly, it's going to be a general message. You can continue listening, or perhaps if my tough love pissed you off, I'm sorry, but it needs to be said. You can listen to the full message, take what resonates, and let go of the rest. But the angels, the archangels, the guardian angels, the spirit guides, the spirit animals, the ancestors, this is big ancestral, generational, lineage stuff that you are seeing playing out right now on the earth, and in any and every situation that you're experiencing in your personal life. You have to ask for help. Allow in the support. Give them permission to guide you. Life was not meant to be easy. It is meant to be experienced. And no matter what you are going through, whatever adversity you are experiencing, it is because there is growth on the other side. It is stretching you in a way in which you need to be stretched in order for you to grow. And most importantly, in order for you to heal anything inside of you, inside of your heart, to understand that love, beginning with loving yourself and doing all the things you need to do to love yourself, is the best and highest good thing that you can do for yourself. So let's pull a card. We're working with Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael comes in for strength, courage, and protection. I advise you to call upon him, especially during these times, to cut away any cords of anything that is no longer serving you. I ask you to ask him to put you in a protective bubble of his blue light. But I also ask you to ask him to add on a platinum shield and the armor of God. We need all that we can get right now. And if you're an empath like me, you are feeling that heaviness. I'm feeling it here. And anybody that I talk to that is truly connected, intuitive, and empathic is feeling it here as well. So let's ask Archangel Michael to give us some guidance to help you to navigate these very heavy times right now. If you know me, you know I'm not a sugarcoater, and today's message is certainly not going to be one of sugarcoating. And so the first card that is coming out is asking you to make the commitment. So Michael is supporting what I just said to you guys. Are you doing what you need to do to find the peace within? Are you doing your healing work? Are you doing your self-care? Are you taking good care of yourself? You cannot get by anymore by going, and not being inside, going inward, doing the deep breathing, doing the gentle moving, doing the feeling, honestly, every single thing that is coming up for you. Because our second card is saying your inner guidance is trustworthy. Are you even listening to it? Are you even giving yourself the time day after day to allow yourself to feel and acknowledge and accept everything that is coming up? Maybe there's rage, maybe there's anger, maybe there's fear, maybe there's uncertainty. You have to feel everything that you're feeling, and you have to give yourself the time and the space to allow those feelings to come up so you can not analyze them, but observe them and notice them as the witness, and understand that it's okay to feel each and every feeling that is rising up, because there's something in that for you to grow, to stretch you. And then the third card that is coming up is asking you to explore your options. So besides this feeling of feeling overwhelmed, a lot of people are feeling kind of like they're stuck. They're unsure of what their next step is. I'm here to tell you that a lot of times we are put in this position of feeling like you're not really moving, because what you don't understand is you are really moving, but it's on an energetic level. If you're doing the work to go inward and to really self-help yourself and feel what needs to be felt, and maybe release things that are not serving you anymore, and maybe they're beliefs, and maybe they're like the over-analyzing that goes on in your head that causes the anxiety, that causes you to feel tense and tight. Maybe those are the things that you need to start working on. Today's message is about going inward, only about that. You cannot ever expect to see peace outside of yourself if you're not even finding the peace within. And if you have any physical ailments, diseases, illnesses coming up for you right now on the physical body, they're a message. Yes, seek medical guidance. Some doctors, I should say, don't really understand this. They're not taught this in medical school. They should be, because there is an emotional attachment to everything that is physical. So if you're having something physical, there's a reason. It's not just physical. There's more to it. So notice that. You can look it up. Louise Hay has a great book, You Can Heal Your Life, because guess what? You can when you do the work. Are you doing the work? Because it's time for you to step up your game. If you're taking the time to watch this video, it's because you are an empath or you are someone that is in tune, awake, aware. It's time for you to step it up. It's time for you to go inward further and truly figure out where you can find the peace within. We all have to do this. We can't just have some of us doing this and then others are just wondering, why is all this happening around me? Because you have to do the work. And you have to give yourself the time and the space to do the work. Are you doing the work? I'm going to pull one more card for you guys from the Guardian Angels, and then I'm going to leave it here for you to think about, process, observe, mull over, consider, contemplate. Because you are being called, you've been called to this message, and you're being called to go inward, and you're being called to find the peace within, because it's time. Okay, so hold on one sec. This is a time of learning and honing your skills. What are we talking about? Learning from all of these experiences, finding the peace within. And the second card is even more important. You're being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident, as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for you. Your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. I know what we are seeing is terrible and devastating, but that's conflict with others. I want you to do the work and go within and find the peace that you need to find. And do your healing work and take care of yourself. And don't say you don't have the money to do what you need to do for yourself. God will provide if you need it. And you need to take care of you mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. This is your call to action. You are a light. Be the light. Don't let anyone dim your light. And part of growing further and stretching yourself is doing the inner work, finding the inner conflict, having peace with that conflict, being honest with that conflict, and working through it so that you can find more peace and calm within yourself. I hope that this message helps you guys in some way. I do virtual and I do in-person sessions. And if you haven't been here for a while, you're being called to set up an appointment. And if you have found a different healer and you've stopped coming here, that's fine. Set up an appointment. But you need to do the work. Don't look outside of yourself and play victim. Do the work to help yourself step into your power. You have personal power, and find the peace within, because it's there. I hope that this message helps you guys, and I wish you all a good week. Bye-bye.